I want to be a Wakil Rakyat. You see, now you have all the Wakil party. You cannot go against your leadership, you cannot question them, you cannot fight them. But I am willing to fight for the people. I will say, I want this. You give citizenship, you give financial aid for the poor people, you give scholarships, you give housing for the poor. If you are willing to do this, I am coming, I will join you. Yeah? This is what I want. If you don't want to give me all these things, okay, go to hell. I have my allowance, I'll work with that allowance. Well, actually, I am not a politician at the moment. I am an NGO. I am an NGO president of a Justice and Welfare Aid Society. You see,
I mean, like, if you win, what will you do for that?
If you win, I'll open our office. I'll go with the federal government. I'll ask them to give all the people who have those who are born in this country, those who are born in this country, prior to Merdeka and after Merdeka, they must be given automatic ICs, automatic citizenship, without question. You have the proof, you have the birth certificate that they are born in this country, must be given. There's no question about that. Priority is this. I'm very concerned about this Indian community. They don't have BCs, they don't have ICs, they cannot get proper jobs, so their future is in bleak. Their futures are bleak. So they cannot have a proper decent living. So the federal government must address this problem very, very seriously. I see there are a lot of poor people in this country, especially in my area, and the politicians, they are not up to date. They promise one thing, they never do. For instance, there was a flood in 30th March 2012, where a lot of people were affected by that and their property was damaged. And for a state government gave about $500. That also I did a lot of work to get that money. All is because of the system. The drainage system is not properly maintained. They got the money, they got the resources. Why can't they clean up this area? When they come to politics, they promise, and they never do. But me as an NGO, I'm doing that. If the Prime Minister can give me a sum of say $20 million, in just 2 months I'll clean up all the drains in Kota Shah and see that the floods will be eradicated. There will be no flood in Kota Shah. So I will promise I'll do that. My chances of winning is very good because I know a lot of people here. I've done my groundwork. Through my case, I've given a lot of poor people are getting $80. They are purchasing goods in what you call a giant supermarket. I have done medical thing for the people, and whenever a lot of people are they come to my office because my office is open 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day. That is from 11 to midnight, 12. And in between, when I'm out, they will call me. Kebajikan for the welfare services I've done to the people to get money from the Kebajikan. And also they go to the politicians to get funds to buy spectacles. There was one case, a poor lady to buy spectacles. They went to the politicians, they refused to help us. They refused to help her. And she came to me. And I wrote a letter to the Pengarang of the hospital in Klang to buy the spectacle, to give financial aid to buy the spectacle. And with my own money, with my own pension fund, when I'm paying this rental with my own pension fund, I'm not getting any aid from the government, for any government. So with my own money funds, I'm running this NGO. That is, my priority is to serve the people and nothing else. It's not to make money. So this is a non-profitable organization. Since I need funds, I'm contesting these elections because I need funds to help the poor people and the residents of Kota Shah. I'm not against any politics, but I know a lot of Barsan people. They are helping me a lot. They're helping me, not in the case of financial, but in some other ways they're helping me a lot. I also know them personally. So I don't have any personal grudge or any animosity with any political parties. So my main aim is to win and to help the people of Kota Shah. You see, you serve the people for the past 50 years and they will vote you. So when a parachute candidate comes, do you think the people is going to support? Do you think that the parachute candidates are approachable? They will come, they will win, and most of the time they won't be in office. Opposition gives it. I am not going to contest. I don't like because they are because opposition's their strategy is totally different. They will say today one thing. After winning, they will say another thing. Like they said, they will give $100 to single mothers. Until now, it has not been materialized. And the assessment rates, they say they will reduce. That also has not been materialized. And they are coming up with so many things. After the election, we do this, this. Does that going to materialize? That's a question. This simple thing is not materializing. And do you think that it is going to materialize? This is Maikasi. We gave Maikasi. This our NGO was the one which gave Maikasi to about 1,850 people. So these people, the poor people, they are purchasing goods for $80 in Giant for 1 year.
$80
For 1 year, Giant. So we are the only NGO which we did, but this is sponsored by Mr. N. Bumkiat for poor people. But Pakatan is giving only $100 a voucher. So this $80 for 1 year is good. And also I'm going to recommend to the NGO, those who are sponsoring, to begin for 2 years. And most probably they will keep. And I want the federal government precisely hope that the Najib will come out this kind of aid. $100 purchasing of $100 goods to the poor people. Let them benefit. Because our country has a lot of resources, money, financial things, so we have a lot. We have that money must see that it has been given to the poor people who are less fortunate. It was INDRAF that inspired the political scenario in Malaysia. Without INDRAF, Pakatan could not have captured the 5 seats. So what I say is, Pakatan drove on the horseback of INDRAF and captured these 5 seats. And they made use of INDRAF for their political gains. And now these politicians, they kicked INDRAF just like that. So that is not the way it should be. They must be respected also. The Malaysian voters' mindset must be changed. See that they practically go and vote the candidate who's hardworking, who can see them, who can work for you, but don't see the party candidate, whether it's party A or party B. That's not important. Now the mindset of all Malaysians must change. The political scenario have to change. It must change. They have to come forward and support the independent candidates, NGO candidates, provided these people are working for the people. Not simply just any independent candidate can stand and vote them. No, that's not the way it should be. See that they work for you and vote them. So they have to have a mindset, change of the mindset. For the past 55 years, these political parties are cheating the rakyat, the voters, by having a party, then they put a Tom, Dick and Harry there, and these people vote, and after the end of the day, they say, oh, ni adun tara buat ini adu tara buat longkang ini. Why can't the federal government, Mr. Prime Minister Dato' Seri Najib Tun Abdul Razak, give the money to the NGOs? We can do all the jobs. We can look after the drains. We can see that flood doesn't come. We'll give you the proper account to you. We can do the job. The NGOs can do the job. Why are you depending on the federal state government? Why so much money has been allocated to the state government? Nothing has been done. And this Selvam government is keeping this $2.5 billion, and this we have a lot of money, Whose money is that? That is from the federal government, not your money. It's a riot money, and it must be utilized. I challenge the state government now to give $1,000 to all the voters, because that money belongs to the riot. I challenge the Mandir House to give $1,000 to every voters. That money must go back to the riot. Don't keep the money. What is the purpose of you keeping the money for what?